The rich just keep on getting richer. Arguably the top defensive player in the transfer portal and one of the better cornerbacks in all of college football announced where he'll be playing in 2022. Cornerback Eli Ricks, a former 5-star recruit who spent the last 2 years at LSU, announced that he'll be transferring to Alabama. Before we get to today's video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications if you're new to the channel. If you love college football, then this is definitely the place for you. If you're watching this video, odds are you aren't subscribed, so make sure to smash that subscribe button for more college football videos. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up as well. The only way that we can stop this Alabama dynasty is if we all team up and give this video as many likes as possible. It's truly our only hope at this point. After spending 2 years at LSU, cornerback Eli Ricks entered the transfer portal a few weeks ago. In his 2 seasons at LSU, he totaled 20 tackles with 4 interceptions. He only played in 6 games in 2021, opting to get surgery on an injury to better prepare for the 2022 season. In 2020, he was named to the Freshman All-American team. Coming out of high school, he was rated as the number 14 player in the country in the 24/7 Sports Composite rankings. He was rated as the number 2 player in the transfer portal behind Texas commit Quinn Ewers. He's battled numerous injuries over the last few years and really hasn't been 100% healthy since his junior year of high school. He's currently rehabbing from a shoulder surgery, but is hopeful to be 100% by the time spring ball rolls around. This offseason will be the first one since I've gotten to college where I'll be healthy. I was battling an injury coming into college and then was rehabbing different injuries the last 2 years as well. I'm excited for this offseason and I'm going to be ready to go. The rehab has been going well, and I'll be good for spring ball. I haven't had a chance to really work on things like speed and strength the last few years because I was always rehabbing something. That will be a big focus this offseason, and I can't wait for the fall season to get here. So Alabama is getting a 5-star cornerback who is the healthiest he's been in years. Ricks said that his decision was down to only 2 teams. He was choosing between USC and Alabama. Ricks was a local kid who grew up in Rancho Cucamonga and played high school ball at Mater Dei before he transferred to the IMG Academy. Going to USC would have made the most sense, but Ricks opted to transfer to Alabama, making the best team in the nation even better. Now, if you guys remember, Ohio State had been considered the leader for Ricks just a few weeks ago, and it looked like he'd actually end up going there. But they opted to not even consider him, as there was a concern in Columbus that if Ohio State added Ricks to the team, several members of its current defensive backroom would end up in the transfer portal. Ohio State decided to stick with the deep crop of defensive backs already on the roster and a strong 2022 recruiting class. Still, that makes 0 sense to me. I don't care if you're getting a lot of great recruits. If you can add a 5-star cornerback like Ricks, you gotta do it. But maybe it's for the best Ohio State didn't. Although he was a 5-star and considered by many to be the best cornerback in the nation while in high school, Ricks never actually took a visit to Alabama. He said he talked with Nick Saban numerous times, but he never actually took a visit because he was already committed to LSU and didn't want to switch up schools. Ricks was the first 5-star and the biggest get for LSU's 2020 recruiting class. LSU was one of the first schools that pursued him, offering him a scholarship when he was only a sophomore in high school. After LSU's offer, then all the big guys started to roll in, including Alabama, Ohio State, Notre Dame, and many others. Ricks committed to LSU on Christmas Day back in 2018. Then, a year later, he signed his letter of intent and enrolled early. Eli Ricks said that he was hoping to visit Alabama this upcoming weekend and make a decision sometime next week, but he scrapped those plans on Wednesday. He said that he had a couple of really good talks with Nick Saban and decided that he was ready to go, saying that Alabama was his top school when he first hit the transfer portal, and thinks it's the best overall fit for him. While he was playing at Mater Dei High School, he was teammates with Bryce Young, Alabama's Heisman-winning quarterback. He said that during the process, he's spoken with Bryce Young a lot about potentially playing at Alabama and what it's like there. He said that the two of them have remained close ever since high school and that he really wanted to play with him and compete for a national championship. This is an absolutely massive get for Alabama, as they were likely going to be hurting at the position next season. Well, scratch that. Hurting by Alabama standards. It's possible that both of their starting cornerbacks this season, including Josh Jobe and Jalen Armour-Davis, do not return. Both players are eligible for the NFL draft. Now, they very likely can return, which will add to their depth, but I expect both those guys to declare. Freshman Kool-Aid McKinstry was solid this season when Jobe and Armour-Davis missed games, but beyond that, especially after Marcus Banks entered the transfer portal, the Tide don't really have much depth at the cornerback position. Other players at the position include junior college transfer Kyrie Jackson, redshirt freshman Jaquez Robinson, and true freshman Terrion Arnold. That's why on Wednesday, Alabama signed 2 corners in Earl Little Jr. and Traquan Fegans. The future of the position could very well be in the hands of McKinstry and Ricks, 2 of the top cornerback prospects from the last 2 recruiting cycles. If that's the case, then Alabama is in great hands for the next few years. But then again, they're in great hands at every other position anyway. So, what are you guys' thoughts on Eli Ricks choosing to transfer to Alabama? Should he have spread the balance and gone to USC instead? Whatever your thoughts are on his move, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys haven't done so yet, now is your chance to smash that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. If you love college football, then this is definitely the place for you. Also, remember, we gotta help that algorithm, so make sure to give this video a quick thumbs up before you go. Like seriously, it takes a second to click, and it's pretty fun to do as well. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you all in my next video.